Okay, so in the ASOS surface chambers, we presented the Prosperity Architect Amendment, and as you can see, the Golden Light Tournament, like, so if you were to think about the Eiffel Tower was built during a competition, and it is now a landmark that is known the world over. And so, the Prosperity Architect Amendment and the Golden Light Tournament, which was orchestrated to find Dylan, my beautiful brother, and it reveals, it reveals itself in the Sandcraft Online server. And so the Prosperity Architect Amendment, like the is represented in its like the Obsidian Reservoir demonstrates to people how they can bring their dreams forth into the genuine world, and then it is something that not only can be viewed by themselves and their following, by the creative and their following, but can also grow and like people can prosper from the architecture. People can prosper from their creativity. People can prosper from their brain. And so the Sandcraft Online server is a representation of my brain. And so the Prosperity Architect Amendment is represented in the Golden Light Tournament and in the reveal of my brain, and then also the growth of my brain, with like the proper like feedback from the community. And so in South Lithia, we opened ourselves to the natives of South Lithia, and they arrived at the palace, and we did press interviews in North Lithia, and like like over the course of the period in which the palace was open to South Lithia, we received um, like contributions of how South Lithia could grow, and we delivered instruction to South Lithia of how the Prosperity Architect Amendment could bring that forth into fruition. And so the nutrient well has grown, and I had those six things, those six chests in there because like I like knew that I had like this like aesthetic of like these six chests were going to correspond with like shops in South Lithia. And so like the way that that has grown though, it's like as I was like cuz we have the markets in East Lithia, yeah, in East Lithia in Zone 3. And so I was like, okay, well, so I designed this kind of to be markets, but then like as it was growing, I was like, well, this actually looks more like a factory. And so then that was kind of how it became like the nutrient well. But then I was like, the Prosperity Architect Amendment needs like a like main location. And so I was like, oh, okay. So South Lithia actually seems like like a really prime region for the Prosperity Architect Amendment to grow. And so this, like, South Lithia, like the nutrient well, has grown, and it is actually now a architecture firm. So like, it has the nutrient well in it. Like the nutrient well is in the architecture firm, and it is how we are like distributing like resources that the architects like. So like the at the moment the chests have like sandstone, jungle leaves, like jungle saplings, like the basic components that we have built Lithia upon. And so the in South Lithia is now home to the architecture, and it's home to the Prosperity Architects Amendment, and it's home to the architecture firm that is going to be overseeing and further developing all of Sandcraft Online, all of the Sand Fellowship, all of the 11 realms. And so I think that that's like, it's really beautiful because like if you allow things to grow organically, then like your environment grows organically, your life grows organically, and you are like kind of rejoined with nature. And so in South Lithia, we now have the nutrient well, we have the Prosperity Architect Amendment, like the foundation of the Prosperity Architect Amendment. We have the architecture firm, which is Lionel Henry Architecture, and we are going to be opening Lionel Henry Architecture to a convention, and details of that will be posted in the community posts. And so we're going to be opening South Lithia tomorrow at noon. And we're going to be opening Lionel Henry Architecture in South Lithia tomorrow at noon. And we're going to have a convention. And we have 11 spots open. We have our Coast Guard here, that's 6 spots. And we have 11 spots open in the docks, you can see here. And so we're going to have the ferries from across the Stand Fellowship, across the Sandcraft Online server, arriving in South Lithia tomorrow at noon, and we're going to have a convention to receive contributions from the garden, from the Seven Majors, and from Lithia of how the regions of the map are going to develop, because we have like a region in South Lithia that is almost complete, and then we have regions in the garden that are almost complete, and then we have a region in Seven Majors that are almost complete. So we're going to convene here at this architecture firm for a convention tomorrow, and we're going to go over how we're going to complete the server. Thank you. I will see you tomorrow. Love you, Sand Fellowship.